Hi guys, it's Teresa, gardening on the West Fork, Zone 6B, Western West Virginia, and today's the day I'm going to put all of my seedlings in that I've started, um, back in some in January, some in February, and March, and I've let them grow on so that they'd be really ready to come out this time of year, the second, third week of May. But the other thing I'm doing too, I have also potted up a few things like the giant zinnias and my cosmos because I learned last year, and actually I'll turn you around right now. What I learned last year is my perennial border that looks so lush right now. I love it. Um, Everything bloomed sooner. It looks like everything is going to bloom sooner this year, and it left me with some empty spots that I wasn't aware of, and that's what we're going to do today. In these empty spots that you can see, there's a group of irises here that their bloom will be gone. Their foliage is always nice, but they will be tattered, and there won't be any blooms there. Foxgloves everywhere. Right over in here, back in this area, I have dug a spot that I'm going to put some either cosmos or giant zinnias, because what you're looking at, those foxgloves, they will have, they'll be spent by the time these are ready to really bloom. And it's nice to have plants to take their place. All of my yellow irises, they will have been bloomed out. So it's just a matter of going through your garden, and wherever you had, I purposely left this spot open for cosmos. I think they're so airy, and they'll be popped throughout the garden. And then here are the plants. These are my cosmos, which really, 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 I didn't believe they'd get this big. I will probably end up pinching out a spot. I've never had this much success with cosmos, so I'm going to learn as I go. Those are dwarf zinnias right there. They look a little like get me out of this little tiny pots. They've had some frost. They've had some. They're just not looking as good, but you can see little buds forming, and I'm going to wait till they're in the ground for a while before I pinch those back. I pinched them back once, and again, those are the dwarf ones. Now these are my giant zinnias. This is the best in the bunch. And the reason I let it pot up is for the fact that when I've tried growing giant zinnias, and I'll put those giant zinnias in the middle of the border or in the back of the border. As lush as this garden is right now, they never really got a chance to get started up so that they'd be in bloom. Hopefully July. Well, like I said, there's some blooms there, so even June, July, and they are the cut and come again flowers. So that's what I'm doing today. I'm getting these seedlings transplanted out throughout the garden. I've gone through, made spots. The soil is real good. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to get going and get these in the ground. It's going to rain today, but I will water them in, and it feels so good to do this. That's the last of the babies that I've been tending, so let me just get started with it, and I'll bring you along. I'm just setting pots out to see where I want things to go. And another one, I think, oh yeah, I'm going to put another one right there. Watch your step. Let's see. Giant zinnia. Giant zinnia. Giant zinnia, cosmos. Okay, these are, I'm going to get these last two cosmos placed, and then I will get them in the ground and show you. I like being able to see how tall they are. So I'm down to these last few, and I saved these down here so I could show you. I want to show you the nice root system on my cosmos. I will do this again. Look at this, just makes me feel so good. Yeah, I didn't water them today because I'm going to be taking them out of their pots. But what a great root system. What I love, now when I look around, I can see cosmos back there, peeping their heads up on that side, back there by my, I'm in the way, my wonderful rose back there, right here, right between the irises and that wonderful foxglove. So this one's going to go in the ground. The other thing is it's going to go right here. Add a little color. Now, something that doesn't look real pretty was my giant marigold. So they just had a hard time getting started. I'm going to take this out of the pot, and I'm actually going to bury it in the soil, probably to this area, to hopefully give it a little better start when it's out here in the garden. And then the last thing I wanted to show you too is, and then I'll get them buried, my zinnias. I have dug the holes, and they've got nice little roots. So we'll get those in the ground. These are my dwarf zinnias. And they, even though they're dwarf, they get, I'll have to look at the card. I have it in my pocket. I think 2 to 3 feet. Giants are 4 to 5 feet. And I really think that in the ground, they're all going to perk up. I still have several yet to, I'll find spots for these. I mean, I try to get the sturdiest, although this one has a bud on it. So I'll get that planted. But let's go ahead and get these finished planting. And then I'll get everything watered. Yeah. This is so fun. Love it, love it, love it. The soil looks good everywhere. I saw worms. I didn't add anything to my soil. Last year, at the end of season, I did put in my compost. And cosmos don't require a lot. They like well-drained soil. Zinnias, that patch had compost in it. But I didn't add any other fertilizers outside of, I know that my soil has been, where's my marigold? There we go. Has had compost on it. So let's, I've talked to all of them about, let's hope you make it. I'd love to see these. This is a yellow giant, and it'll be so pretty right here in this area when the daffodils, what you see, that green foliage right behind my Dolce wildberry, that's all daffodil foliage that will have to die back. And so it's nice to have cosmos back there. And if Wendy's watching, Wendy, this is your silene, what is this called, that you sent to me, and it's doing so well. Silene vulgaris, beautiful white plant. This is its second season, so I think it's really going to shine here, Wendy. So thank you for sending those seeds. Yeah, that marigold is in the ground. I did plant it up to the size that I showed you I was going to plant it. And that's it. The giant zinnias are all in the back. Planted them all the same, but this is great. You can see over in here, clear back in there, that beautiful foliage of the cosmos. So I'm thrilled to get this done. And Thanks for watching. So I'll keep you updated on how everything does, but they're in the ground. So if you have any little seedlings, it's time to do it. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you the next time. Oh, wait. Let me just show you. I put my hand in my pocket, and these are the semi-dwarf Plumelia mixed colors. This is my Cosmo. It's just a sensation mixed colors. I love all those little pastel shades. And then the California Giants. Beautiful if they all take hold. So that's it, guys. Till the next time. Bye.